going on? As I feel like I've made this video like 7 times, okay? I've done a couple different things. Hey, hush, I'm trying to talk. And so after the last video you watched, I got sick. Like, I was in the bed for like 3 days straight, and I'm still not even 100%. It just hit me bad. And when I say I've made this video like 17 times, it's not like not this exact same video. Like, I'm not going out feeding the pig 17 times. I'm literally picking up the camera and just trying to film me doing something. And I just get like, I couldn't even finish a project. I went and I got mulch for the front yard chickens.
No, this one. They flip it, Chaplain. This one? Yeah. But what if the chickens eat them?
Put it where the chickens can't get. And I got through it, like, I picked up like 3 loads, and I was like, I'm done. Like, and I tried to even like have a conversation like with y'all. Oh man, I spilled it all over me. Whatever. Tried to have a conversation like with y'all about taking a rest and don't overdo it. So I would say knowing your limits is very important. But also, like, this is where like time management comes into play. Because I don't even like the word time management because it doesn't really make any sense. We all have the same amount of time. It's more of like prioritizing your time the correct way. You know you have a big job, you're going to be doing something big. Give yourself enough time to do that job, but allow time during that same job to rest, because you're not just going to go in there and just kill yourself and get it done. I mean, you can, but then you're going to feel like crap afterwards. Or you're going to end up hurting yourself because you're going too fast, you're not taking your time, you're not paying attention to what you're doing. And that's when you get hurt. Or in my case, it's when you make yourself sick. I put way too much into clearing the wood line that I literally, I wore my body out so bad that I got sick. I mean, even after I did the mulch, I took the kids out down to the pond and we went exploring and stuff, and walked through the woods. Zoe we fixed her kayak, so we took her kayaking, and Wade and I fished for a little bit, found some worms.
Thank you. No biggie.
No biggie. All right, Wade, let's fish.
Yes! I hope I catch some fish.
So all that is just saying, like, I had a rough week. I'm still not 100%. I feel a lot better, but like I'm still just tired. So speaking of tired and worn out, we have the Traeger decided he wanted to take a kaput on us, and I think I might have burned it up. So I'm gonna take it apart, look at it, and hopefully we can salvage it. I know already, we talked about this before, I have to get a new pan, a new drip pan, okay? Because right now, yeah, I got tinfoil on it, but all up here is just torn up because of where the heat box is right here, and then the newer ones is in the middle and has a lot bigger heat displacement, and works a lot better. And I know this because I used my buddies not too long ago to smoke 3 of the Boston butts that I had from our pigs. We had some friends over, and so I used his because it's bigger. I can fit them all in there, and it's a newer one. It has a way better situation. I unfortunately cannot afford to get a new one, so I've got to make this one work because I love grilling. You know I love grilling, so I'm gonna take this one apart, see if we can't fix it, and go from there. So if not, Traeger, hook me up, right? I wish, that'd be nice. But yeah, if we can't fix it, we're just, looks like we're up the creek for a little while. But I think we'll be alright. We'll fix it. Alright, to give you a better understanding of what I'm talking about, you see how close this heat box is to the edge where the probe is. Now that probe tells the temperature here. If this gets up too high, it shuts off. So, literally the last time I tried to cook on this, which was just a couple days ago, it was simple little chicken tenders, okay? It just kept going, jumping way high. And I know because of this right here, and it butt being open and screwed up down here, that's letting so much heat up that it's registering so high. So I had to keep opening the lid, and it was fluctuating. So literally, it was doing nothing but running pellets through and heating it up. And so I think that's why I was like, crap, I just burned it up. Now that I look at it, it definitely doesn't look burnt up, so I think I can salvage it, but I think I'm going to have to take my probe off. I've taken it off one other time before and cleaned it up real nice, but I know that one of my biggest issues, my biggest problems is this. Then that plate, that drip pan, and even during heat displacement. I mean, I got it like, I don't know. It's just, I know it's an older one. I've had this thing for like 3.5, almost 4 years now, and I put it through some use. I mean, I'm not disappointed in it at all. I love this thing, but it just kind of sucks now that, I mean, it always sucks when things screw up and you got to potentially buy something else. But I wish I could buy like a new box. Is that like I'm gonna have to look this up. I might be able to, maybe I can buy like a new box. New control box that has a longer piece that maybe will put it out here. I don't know. The only problem with that is if I brought this out here, see, when this goes on here, the edge of that drip pan sits on this lip. So if that came further out, I'd have to figure out something else. And I'm also, I mean, I'm not really trying to Frankenstein this thing. I just want it to work. That's all I want. I just want it to work because I like cooking on it. Like, I was like, man, I was like, it's Sunday. Kind of want to have some lunch for the week. I was gonna grill me up some backstrap, slice it into little medallions, and have, you know, decent little snacks throughout the week. But I was like, crap, I can't cook it. I can't grill it. And so, we have to make this work. So let's take this probe off. We'll get it soaking in some degreaser, and maybe that'll help a little bit. Well, One of the things I like though about the Traeger is that it's actually pretty simple to work on. So there's the probe is out, it's hanging. If you look right here, you can see it's just a simple clickety clack. Don't come back. Real simple disconnect. Let's get it leveled up with there. Boom. And just like that. Alright, I had to do some crazy cleaning on this probe. So I'm really hoping that that did some work. Like I had to, like, I guess on the back part of it, it was just, I mean, it was hard cooked on there. So it could have been not reading correctly. So, I mean, that's a very big possibility. I mean, I do still believe that that drip pan has a huge, it makes a big difference too, because even before it was kind of messed up like that, it still had an issue holding, like, not going too high. So I think this probe definitely should make a difference. So it's clean all the way around now. I'm very pleased with it, with how it turned out. I'm really hoping and praying that this probe was the main issue, other than I need a new drip pan. So I'm going to put it back on there, and I'm going to continue to clean up a little bit more around it, and then we're going to fire this bad boy up and see what happens. Fingers crossed, because this is, I mean, I love this thing. I love grilling, and if I'm not able to grill, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'd have to learn how to bake. What? I am going to learn how to make bread today, I believe. So if I accomplish that, then maybe you'll see that in a different video. So yeah, let me get some more cleaning going on. It's like a good wrapping job. Made sure right here is a little spout, so I poked a hole there. That's where it drips out. But you see, here's the hole, and it's now covered up. Let's put it in. Let's put it all together. Do it. Do it. Alright, don't let that sound fool you. It worked, okay, but it was just not holding temperature. So our biggest thing right now is to see what the temperature does. So it takes a little bit. You start it on smoke, let it build up smoke. Basically, it pushes chips through, builds up heat, and then you close the lid, preheat. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so right now it's still doing exactly what it should be doing. It's jumping up. I mean, I set it to 375. And then if it gets too hot, it cuts off. And that's exactly what it just kept doing on me the other night. And I had to keep opening the lid to cool it down, and it just was pumping chips through it. And so obviously, I don't know. The only other option I have right now is to get a new drip pan and hope that, I mean, maybe the aluminum foil is just too thin, still getting too hot. I don't know. So my only other option is to get a new drip pan right now, and it's not going to happen right now. But I was hoping that this would do something. That right now it's not. So that's it. But we're not going to end this on a sad note. on a happy note, we hatched out some more baby chicks. Look at them, so sweet and cute. So we've got Big Baby right here, kind of in jail right now because she was not being so nice. And then we've got these cute little ones. They're from the front yard birds, so they're all Thor babies. And what's crazy is that Chastity wanted to hatch them out because she wanted a variety of birds. And it's hilarious that every single one of them is black. And so you got one from the Mosaic, one from a Rhode Island Red, one from an Americana, one from, yeah. So, but they're all black. They all look the same, except for like minor little differences. And so it's pretty funny. She was like, "What?" But yeah. But we're excited with them. We still got 3 more in the incubator that we put in a little bit later. We'll see if they hatch, and then we got some more chicks right now. So we're happy with that. Appreciate you hanging out with me today, and hopefully we can get the Traeger fixed because, I mean, grilling is life. But catch you in the next one.